and you're looking for an opportunity, you need to get in touch with this queen so she can allow you to get heard and seen. Welcome, Marcine. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome, welcome. How
hi.
are you?
I'm great. I'm here. That makes it good, right?
Any day on this side is always a good day, I must say. I
Yes.
must say, I must say. Well, I'm going to move on out the way and give you an opportunity to have your way and to utilize your platform. So I'm going to get on out the way and let you do what you do. Boo, boo. Here you go.
Okay. Thank you again, Miss Angela, and thank you everybody who nominated and voted for me to be Poet of the Year. So, with my love for poetry, I like to bring two DFW poets to you all. I have Phoenix Sapphire and Roses that will be sharing the podcast with me today. So, I'd like to bring them up. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hello, my fellow poet and poetess. How are you?
I'm good.
So,
I'm
Nervous.
doing
good. What about you, Roses? You came in.
I'm doing good as well. I'm doing good. Excited.
Okay. I'm glad you guys are here with me to help me start my inaugural podcast. So, we'll start with ladies first, if you don't mind. Could you just give us a little background? And we'll go from Roses to from Phoenix Sapphire to Roses. Just give a little bio and a background about you so our audience will know a little bit about you.
Okay. So I am Sapphire, Phoenix Sapphire. I am a poet and an entrepreneur. Um, my first poem was published back when I was 13 and did um what was it? A contest. Sorry, I got a little nervous. I don't know when it comes to my poetry and I have a poem I'm going to share if opportunity arises that talks about my nervousness and my nerves when it comes to my poetry and the vulnerability of writing poetry. So just I work with artists in the city, and that's really all I want to say about me. Let's move on to Roses.
Okay, you had the floor, Roses.
All right. My name is Roses. I'm the founder and CEO of Sculpted Roses Company. So I'm a business owner and I'm also the chapter leader of Texas for the Poetry Business Network. And I'm an author, I'm a writer, an artist, and a lover of cinema and fashion. And I try to kind of dip my hands into different areas and pots and kind of diversify with what's best for my brand and who I am. I can definitely relate to you, Phoenix. I'm very much an introvert, but I felt called
Mhm.
to the stage as a way to kind of share my testimony and story. And so, against what I like to do, I usually go up and get on stage and share some poetry and be vulnerable. And so,
That's
yeah, that's a
beautiful.
bio.
And isn't that the hardest part of being a poet? Because I think a lot of us are kind of, I can't say for myself. I'm introverted, but I'm introvert extrovert.
Mm.
Um,
Mhm.
and the thing about being a poet, we have to be vulnerable, right? So I'm gonna ask you guys. So how do you handle the privacy? Balancing being private and vulnerable when putting your poetry out there.
Mm. um, well, in my poetry, I don't care about vulnerability. It doesn't matter. When I'm speaking to someone and there's not 100 eyes or even 20 eyes on me, it flows easy. When I feel a lot of people are going to judge what I'm going to say, or I've had poems that I've written because I speak a lot about consciousness where friends have like, you know, this isn't the right environment to speak about that in. And so it's one of those things where you just have to be free to be yourself and flow in who you are, um, and just be what, let it be what it is.